Hey y'all, I just want to stop in for a while and talk a little bit about the Meghan Markle interview with Oprah Winfrey. I know that everybody has had their say on what they think and how they feel about the whole situation. I watched it last night for the first time and it broke my heart because I know what it feels like to want to give up on life and not do it anymore. So my heart broke for her, but even more so for the fact that she was basically kept at the castle with not being able to leave. They took her keys and her phone, and she was basically locked up until they told her she could come out and speak to the public as far as her job, as they said. I know we could get into race and about the child being darker and all that, but I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to emphasize the situation with her mental health. It seems like it was a repeat of what Diana went through, but unfortunately, Diana didn't get out. So she suffered in silence for all those years by herself. No one knew about it. No one really knew about her life until after she passed, which is unfortunate. And it's so sad to see so many people pass and leave this world without saying, I need help. Would you help me? And to hear Meghan say, I told the institution that I needed help. I felt that I was ready to commit suicide, and they didn't help her. That is from people she said that they told her they were going to protect her, and they didn't protect her. So if she killed herself or if she happened to die in a car accident like Diana, then it was no big deal to them. If you're not following the rules of what we ask you to do, then it's not okay. The other thing was listening to Harry share his feelings, that he said that he probably would not have left if it wasn't for Meghan. So not only did she find a way of escape for herself, but she found it for her husband and her child. And I just absolutely commend her for speaking her truth, for a person that uses her voice to help others and to be silenced, to say nothing about anything that's going wrong, not being able to be around her friends, not having any communication. She might as well have just gone to prison, because basically that's what she was. She was in prison, and you are not to speak unless we tell you to speak, because you're going to be out of line. First of all, it was historical or monumental, the fact that there was going to be a black woman in the castle that was married to a prince. I know she's biracial, whatever, but still, she is black. Regardless, I'm just glad that she was finally brave enough to get out of that space and save herself. There's not many times that you are allowed the space to save yourself. And in that particular situation, it seemed to be much harder because of all the politics behind it. So I commend her for saving herself and her family and her husband. And now she can live somewhat of a normal life, even though they say they've taken their titles of being a princess and a prince, and they've taken all of the regalia away from them. They don't care about that. It was more about their life and their health that was most important. Who cares about a title when you want to live? You want to be in a healthier space. So I'm not gonna go any further with it. I just commend her, and that her husband stood by her, and that title meant nothing because he wanted to just make sure that his family was safe. I tip my hat off to him for that. So I'm gonna get off of here. This is Nicole with Nicole Conway Speaks. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first. Take care of each other, and don't forget to govern yourselves accordingly. Until next time, be well.